Good afternoon, it's Tony Hayes from Paranormal Investigation UK. Today's date 26th of January 2022, and today we're looking at a further piece of evidence provided by Penni, Wallace of SOS Paranormal. I've got the audio into Mixcraft, and what Penni's indicated is 11 seconds, 28 to 29 seconds. So let's look at 11 seconds first, which is going to be around about that area there. So, good idea if you're listening and reviewing audio is, okay, this is only about 32 seconds long. You just play it once or twice just to get used to the sound in your head. If it's the last thing you want to do after a night's sleep is just stick some audio in a couple of seconds and expect to try and decipher it. So you're better off just slowly just going through all the audio, even though a lot of it is not what you want to listen to. Just climatize your brain.
Show if there was like an outbuilding sort of thing, wouldn't it? I thought.
That's a strange recording, that one. Very tinny, thin sounding. Hardly any bass frequency.
It would show if there was like
an
outbuilding sort of thing, wouldn't it? I thought.
Yeah, I sent you treble your microphone. I'm not sure how that's been recorded, and what recording device it's been recorded on. Right, okay, not to worry. So it was 11 seconds. So what I'm going to do is we'll sample that bit there. Yeah. Now that I could hear, just sort of slots in, doesn't fit in with the rest of it. Can we clean this up? Okay, what I'm now going to do is attempt to clean this up. There's so much mid and high frequency. See if we can get rid of that. Shouldn't affect it too much. So the way we do this, copy that particular section. Although it is two pieces of audio within the same piece, I just deal with one at a time and I'll go back to it if need be. Right, so insert that there. So the beginning. I'm just going to delete that out, because I can just reverse it and go back to it. So we're only left with that section there. Yeah, that's quite an interesting, because I can clearly hear that with over ear headphones. It's completely different than the rest of the recording you can listen to. You can hear this sort of trebly, backgroundy, hollow sound, and there's very distinctly clear sound. Yeah. Right, okay. We'll see what we can do is clean it up. So with audio, the best thing you can always do with it is, when you come to save it is to WAV or WAV, you have to refer to. The reason for that, I just put that there so it'll make is I'm saving it as a WAV file. Now WAV is uncompressed audio. MP3 is compressed audio, so it gets a file. Yeah, it gets a file and compresses it. It's mostly associated and brought out to help emailing audio back into. It was never devised for a quality form of audio format. So if you've got equipment, if it's video recorders, particular standalone audio recorders, always set go into the settings, set it for either WAVE, WAVE, or WAV, WAV, both mean exactly the same, and set it for 44,100 Hz at 16 bits. That's pure audio file. That's what you buy when you get a music CD from the shops. Okay. Don't save and deal with stuff in MP3 format. It's compressed. And when you start putting it on YouTube, they compress it again. Right. So what we've done now, we've saved the file there. Okay, we'll call it Penni. Yeah, it's really sat into the audio file right behind. So what we now use is some software called WavePad. Bring the audio into there. Just find out where that sound is. So it's around there. So all I'm going to do now is to highlight the area before it. Okay. Let's see if we get the right one here. That's it. Clean up. Noise reduction. Grab noise sample from selected areas. So what the masking software to do is that area there is to grab it. What we then do is to highlight it all, every bit of it, go back into effects, edit, clean up, noise reduction, and what we ask you to do now is to auto subtract that noise from that section, but not just that section. We applied it to all of it. This is tending to be set about 50 to 60%. It's set 60%. You can't get any further, and click reduce noise. Okay, we now have a listen back. You will hear an improvement. Okay. So what we'll do now, we'll get a little bit more. We'll do the same. Back into edit, clean up, noise reduction, grab noise sample from affected area, highlight all of it, same again, clean up, also subtraction, lowest speed, best quality, and we hit it again. I think after the second time you'll begin then to deteriorate the actual sound that you want to keep. There is a little bit of payoff with this. You get a bit, you have to give a bit back. I'm actually going to go with that because I should be able to EQ a little bit out of that. If in particular, we can find out what that frequency is there. So this is probably a good, interesting file, because I know you're trying to learn this for yourself, and certainly short term, I don't mind doing these at all. It doesn't take me very long, but eventually you might want to have a pop at these. So what we're now going to do is we're going to save the file as, and we're going to save it as a WAV file, as you can see there. And you can always make a note on it. Noise reduced V1. Okay, uncompress, and we've saved it. Shut WavePad down. If you're interested in this sort of stuff, WavePad, it is free, as long as you don't use it commercially. I will talk to him on that one. I'll explain how to get that. I just use WavePad for nothing more than the noise reduction, because it's a quick and easy way of applying very quick results to noisy audio. Right, so we're back in there again. So let's bring in another audio track. And we're now going to bring in this audio file, which was noise reduced. Okay, I'm just going to mute the bottom one. We're going to find out exactly where it is. So it's just there. That'll do, because at least I can find out what frequency it is. I wouldn't have expected it there. I would not have expected it there. That's a weird frequency. I think it's just it's either the way that the device that was used to record this, or it's been recorded again, so by other methods. Another common method is playing it on one mobile and recording it directly out through the speakers, or it's just down to the poor quality of the I'm not sure if this is a video audio or it's come from a recorder. I don't think it's come from a recorder. Okay, let's see what we can do cleaning this up. So we need to leave them alone, which is about 300 to 600. I think this is the fundamental frequency here that we're dealing with. So yeah, let's stop that a second. The reason we had a load of noise here. And it turned out to be noise. I said, but they had two peaks, one around 500, another one here. This was the unusual frequency. That's got to be some byproduct from either the recording source, the poor microphone, or the environment itself where it was taken from. So we're now isolated. And if you go back to the earlier one, either the one I did for a couple of days ago, or the one from Justin, I was dealing with a similar sort of frequency, so we can fairly guarantee. Had it been here, I'd have been suggesting that it's not a voice for you. It's not voice frequency anyway, because it's here. It certainly is, and it's cleaned up quite well now. What we'll do, let's play it the full slot, front to back. I'm not sure what that's being said. What I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to slow it down. That would be helpful to be able to grab all of the sound. It does sound relatively quick, and slowing it down won't affect it anyway. It will only just make it easy to understand what's being spoken. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to do what I normally do. We'll slow it down to 150. And because the actual audio area increases, because obviously I've slowed it by 50%, so the audio size increases by 50%. It gives me a bigger bite at the area that we're interested in. So let's see how we get on. Let's say it's that. Does sound like male. I'm not sure what words. Hallelujah. What's this? How are you? I'm just not sure what's being said. What I'll do, Penny, it's quite clear that what that is. What I'm also going to do, I'm going to keep this EQ. Call it Penni EQ. Because if you're using a similar sort of device, that'll be quite handy for me later and go back to it. So that'll be in there for next time. What I'll do, I'll copy this. Best plan of action. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll do similar to what I did before the other one. I'll paste this 4 times. In fact, I'll do half a dozen. Make it easier. You can let me know what your thoughts are. I'm not even going to give an opinion on what that is. You could put that into French territory. Yeah, so that have you. Right, okay. What I'll do, I'm going to end this video here. I'll save that as a 6 sampled WAV file. Send that to you, Penny. I'll do the movie as well, because we've actually used WavePad to clean the audio up a little bit. I've not gone excessive with the EQ or amplification. I could probably take it up even further if I wanted to. But it's generally okay. You can clearly hear that it's a male voice and he's saying something. And I have slowed it down by 50%. So, okay. I'll see how the next movie. I'll do with the next section, which I think is 29-30 seconds on the second movie. Okay. See you soon.